Benefits of green apples on an empty stomach. You surely have heard of the saying an apple a day keeps the doctor away. This is also true with green apples. All the varieties of apples have huge health qualities, but the green ones in particular have proteins, vitamins, minerals, and fiber. They are well known for their benefits, fighting digestive disorders, their low levels of good cholesterol, regulating glucose levels, and improving your appetite. Green apples on an empty stomach help you keep your vital signs controlled day. Antioxidants. Green apples are one of the main sources of flavonoids in Western diets and are rich in vitamin C. The flavonoids that are found the most in this type of apple are cyanidin and epicatechin. These flavonoids and vitamin C act as antioxidants and eradicate free radicals which cause damage to your cells. The advantage of eating a green apple on an empty stomach is that it gives your body the ability to fight these radicals from the start of the day. This helps in the production of healthy cells and reduces the chance of chronic diseases. Green apples are one of the best enemies of cardiac diseases, cardiovascular accidents, and diabetes. Weight loss. Eating an apple on an empty stomach helps people who are trying to lose weight. Because they are very low in calories, barely 80 calories apiece, and their high content of fiber, you can fight morning hunger. Therefore a green apple is not enough food. It's best to eat it right when you wake up so that your metabolism starts to work while you do your tasks before breakfast. By eating an apple like this, you allow its soluble fiber to foster the work of the intestinal tract and will make you feel satisfied with less food at breakfast. Regulates blood glucose. A green apple on an empty stomach helps you stabilize blood sugar levels, which is very important for diabetic people or people who have a risk of suffering from diabetes. You have to remember that while you sleep, your metabolism keeps working and your pancreas may have problems regulating the glucose in your body. Because green apples are rich in soluble fiber, eating it on an empty stomach delays sugar absorption in the intestine and this effect lasts most of the day. There are studies that show that women that eat a green apple on an empty stomach have up to 30% less chance of developing type 2 diabetes. According to doctors, you need 28 grams of fiber a day. A green apple has 5 grams of dietary fiber. When eaten on an empty stomach, this facilitates your body's functions for the rest of the day. Healthy teeth. It is normal to forget to brush your teeth after a night out. When this happens, you can eat a green apple on an empty stomach and take advantage of its skin that has a lot of fiber, which stimulates the production of saliva. This will help reduce the amount of bacteria in your mouth, which attack your teeth and can cause cavities. This is a good practice even though you are going to brush your teeth after breakfast because it will prevent you from having too much bacteria that can take advantage of the sweeteners in breakfast. Constant cardiac rhythm. Another reason to eat green apples on an empty stomach is because their content of potassium is slightly higher than other kinds of apples. Potassium is an electrolyte that balances cell moisture. This is vital so that your heart beats properly at all times. If you don't eat enough potassium throughout the day, you run the risk of your heart not being able to keep the proper rhythm. Scientists say that you need 4,700 milligrams of potassium a day. Each green apple has 115 milligrams of potassium. This amount is enough to keep your cardiac rhythm stable from the start of the day.